The Government of India has decided to revoke Article 370 and 35A of Constitution of India, which will directly have an impact on the people of Jammu and Kashmir. I'm Sani Kush and I'm here to present an unbiased opinion about the revocation of this article. In order to form an opinion, you must first know what all things the revocation brings. Prior to the revocation, the government of Jammu and Kashmir had an autonomy in taking various decisions for the state, except for the matters of defense, foreign affairs and communication. Jammu and Kashmir had their own constitution and also which allowed them to have their own flag. Article 35A, which allowed Jammu and Kashmir government to define the permanent residency, is also scrapped. Using this leverage, people of the other part of the country were not allowed to settle in Kashmir nor to buy any land. The scrapping is considered rightly as a blow to democracy. The article of the constitution mentions that the article can be amended only with the permission of Jammu and Kashmir government. Since there is no government right now and the governor represents the central government and not the people of Kashmir, so there is no say of the people of Kashmir in the amendment. Now let us go deep and know what is the issue with Kashmir. The important thing here is to know that what is the problem with Kashmir, as the Home Minister quoted that the unemployment, terrorism and lack of education are all responsible for the petty state that Kashmir is in right now. Partly he is right in the analysis but not comprehensively. There are factors such as lack of education, poverty, terrorism, but what I feel most important of all is the lack of nationalism. The residents of Jammu and Kashmir do not really feel that they belong to India. Not to consider that they have any longings to Pakistan. It's just that they have not witnessed the reciprocated love of the country. And a big reason for that was the Article 370, which did not allow the government of India to interfere with any important matters of Kashmir. The people had their own flag, own constitution and own ideology, so how can we expect them to have the same feeling of patriotism as other citizens of the country? So what is the ideal solution? The ideal solution of the Kashmir issue would be to take opinion of every adult of Kashmir regarding what they want for their futures. Is it separate country they ask for, or they want to join hands with one of the countries among India or Pakistan? On humanitarian grounds, the people who are suffering should be the ones to make decisions about their future. The probability of them asking for separate identity is very high. But the probability for both countries, that is India and Pakistan, accepting the opinions of a separate country for Kashmir is very less. The politics of both the countries is intrinsically connected with Kashmir issue and hence the ideal solution is not possible. So what is the next best solution? The answer is, let the people of Kashmir know what actually being called as an Indian means. Let them enjoy the same rights and share the same laws that we do. The result might not show overnight, but in longer run, it might enhance the sense of belonging. Once they are subjected to same laws that we do, the coming generation might not have the same feeling of segregation as the current one does. Scrapping of Article 370 and 35A comes with added benefits of opening the lands of Kashmir for everyone. Although many are skeptical about the fact that the unaltered land of Kashmir may get ruined, but the reward to risk ratio is too high. It will be more favorable for industries to tap the resources and hence would increase the employment drastically. In the longer run, more employment would result to better quality of life, that is better education, better living conditions and hence better reasoning power of people. All of this can be achieved if the Article 370 and 35A are scrapped. Although I believe that everything in a democracy should follow a democratic order, the people should have a say in it. But there are few greater goods which, even though require reasoning, should be done anyway. It would take endless years to take opinion of people of Kashmir on this issue, and the parties of Kashmir would never let this happen. The crisis of Kashmir would continue for years to come if the procedure is followed. This amendment, even if flawed, shows a thin optimism that the people of Kashmir deserve. It's better to have little chance than to have none.